I know sometimes in the classroom, we're almost hesitant to mention or discuss certain topics because, the students might go investigate them or try them out. I actually do a session on cheating with technology, and we talk about the importance of talking with your students about cheating. And that's often a topic that's, ignored or avoided because it might give students ideas about how to do that. So people are sometimes hesitant. I tell them, talk about it, get it out there. What about failure? Obviously, you feel that's a really important topic, but why? Why do you believe discussing failure is so important?
Well, first of all, I don't think anybody sets out in the world to fail. Yeah, I don't think anybody no one probably listens to this podcast, woke up this morning and said, I just really want to fail today. That's my
We
goal.
hope not.
I sure hope not. If you did, maybe we can do another session
We
on
might need
that
to
at
do
some
another
point.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do a lot of marriage counseling and I've
Hmm.
premarital counseling, especially. I'm in a season of doing a bunch of them right now.
Oh, yes.
And never have I had a couple say, I do a session on your goals for marriage. I've never had a couple say, "Wait, we just plan to fail. We really would like our marriage to fail." That's not something that's wired into us. But I believe this, how people view and handle failure will affect and impact every area of our lives. Since failure is actually more common than success, I believe we would be wise to prepare for it. You hear the term all the time, overnight success. The reality is the statement goes that person's overnight success took them 10 or 12 years to get to that
Right.
point, right?
Right. Right.
You see it as a wow, there's this great big success, but the reality is they've often failed many, many times. So how we respond to failure, I think is very, very important. Now, I want to share a quote with you, and I would give credit to who said this, except I don't remember who said it. But listen to this quote, and I think this is very important for teachers. So I love the opportunity to share this with your audience. It says this. It says, if our schools really wanted to prepare our children for life, they would offer classes in failure and disappointment. Our kids may never need to know algebra or chemistry in their adult lives, but they will definitely need to know how to handle failure and disappointment. I think
Wow.
that is very true. Now, our algebra teacher here at Wilmington Christian Academy, I've read that quote somewhere, and he said, well, Jay, that's what algebra's for, is to teach everybody how to manage failure. But
Right. Right.
I don't know if that's true for some, certainly. But you think about even the Bible. You think about the people in scripture. Let me just read a few examples. Adam, Moses, Noah, Samson, Ruth, Esther, Jonah, Saul, David, Solomon, Peter, Paul, Thomas, Mary Magdalene. They all have something in common. They failed
Fail. Hmm.
many, many times, but look at how God used them. So the good news is God uses failures like all of us for his glory.
Enjoyed this short clip? That was just a sneak peek into a full episode on the Teacher Edition podcast. We are passionate about supporting Christian educators like you. Looking for more inspiration and practical strategies you could use today? Subscribe now wherever you get your podcasts.
Brought to you by BJU Press.